Hi, I'm Lory. I love stories.
The Frog Prince. The enticing and character-revealing short story about a princess and how a frog became a prince. Once upon a time, there lived a king whose daughters were all amazingly beautiful. And the youngest daughter was so beautiful that many admirers came to the palace to win her hand. The young princess felt that every admirer saw only her outside beauty without really seeing her at all. She used to think,
all these admirers act like there's nothing more to a princess than her golden crown and royal dresses.
One fine evening, the princess went out to take a walk by herself in the nearby forest. And when she came to a cool spring of water, she sat herself down to rest for a while. Now, she had a golden ball in her hand, which was her favorite plaything, and she was always tossing it up into the air and catching it again as it fell. After a time, she threw it up so high that she missed catching it as it fell, and the ball bounced away and rolled along upon the ground till at last it fell down into the spring. The princess looked into the spring after her ball, but it was very deep, so deep that she could not see the bottom of it. Then she began to cry at her loss and said,
Oh, if I could only get my ball again, I would give all my fine clothes and jewels and everything that I have in the world.
Whilst she was speaking, a frog put its head out of the water and says,
Princess, why do you cry so bitterly?
Oh, what can you do for me, you ugly frog? My golden ball has fallen into the spring.
I do not want your pearls and jewels and fine clothes, but if you will love me and let me live with you and eat from your golden plate and sleep upon your bed, I shall bring you your ball again.
What nonsense this silly frog is talking. He can never even get out of the spring to visit me, though he may be able to get my ball for me, and therefore I will tell him he shall have what he asks.
thought the princess. So she said to the frog,
Well, if you will bring me my ball, I will do all you ask.
Then the frog put his head down and dived deep under the water, and after a little while he came up again with the ball in his mouth and threw it on the edge of the spring. As soon as the young princess saw her ball, she ran to pick it up. She was so happy to have it in her hand again that she never thought of the frog, but ran home with it as fast as she could. The frog called her,
Stay, princess, and take me with you as you said.
but she did not stop to hear a word. The next day, just as the princess had sat down to dinner, she had heard a strange noise, as if something was coming up the marble staircase. And soon afterwards, there was a gentle knock at the door, and a little voice said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to your true love here. And mind the words that you and I said by the fountain cool in the greenwood shed.
Then the princess ran to the door and opened it, and there she saw the frog, whom she had quite forgotten. Seeing the frog, she was sadly frightened, and shutting the door as fast as she could, came back to her seat. The king, her father, seeing that his daughter is scared,
What is the matter? Why are you so frightened?
There is an ugly frog at the door that lifted my ball for me out of the spring this morning. I told him he should live with me here, thinking that he could never get out of the spring. But there he is at the door, and he wants to come in.
While she was speaking, the frog knocked again at the door and said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to your true love here. And mind the words that you and I said by the fountain cool in the greenwood shed.
Then the king said to the young princess,
If you have given your word, you must keep it. So go on and let him in.
She did so, and the frog hopped into the room, and then straight on, till he came up close to the table where the princess sat.
Please, lift me up to the chair and let me sit next to you.
As soon as she had done this, the frog said,
Put your plate nearer to me, so I may eat out of it.
She did so, and when he had eaten as much as he could, he said,
Now, I am tired. Carry me upstairs and put me into your bed.
And the princess, though very unwilling, took him up in her hand and put him upon the pillow of her own bed, where he slept all night long. As soon as it was light, he jumped up, hopped downstairs, and went out of the house.
Now, at last he is gone, and I shall have no more trouble with him.
But she was mistaken, for when the night came again, she heard the same tapping at the door. And the frog came once more and said,
Open the door, my princess dear. Open the door to your true love here. And mind the words that you and I said, by the fountain cool in the greenwood shade.
When the princess opened the door, the frog came in and slept upon her pillow as before, till the morning broke. And the third night he did the same. But when the princess awoke on the following morning, the frog asked her to kiss him, and so he will be gone. Wanting to get rid of the frog as soon as possible, the princess kissed the frog lightly on his cheek. Soon afterwards, she was astonished to see that instead of the frog, a handsome prince appeared, looking to her with the most beautiful eyes she had ever seen. She was charmed by his beautiful voice as was listening to him.
Thank you for releasing me from this curse. An evil fairy placed a curse on me and turned me into a frog for the rest of my days. The only way to break the magic was if a princess would come and take me out of the spring, let me eat from her plate, sleep in her bed for 3 nights, and finally kiss me. You have broken the fairy's cruel charm, and now I have nothing to wish for but that you should go with me into my father's kingdom. There, we will spend our lives together in peace, harmony, and I will love you with all my heart as long as you live.
The young princess, you may be sure, was not long in saying yes to all of this. Soon, a jolly coach drove up with 8 beautiful horses, decked with plumes of feathers and a golden harness. And behind the coach rode the prince's servant, faithful Heinrich. They got into the coach with 8 horses and all set out, full of joy and happiness, to the prince's kingdom, which they reached safely. And there they lived happily a great many years. Don't make promises you can't keep, and never lie just to get your way. The end.